We're rubbing back at it again. Last video, surface anatomy. So surface anatomy, why is it important? Surface anatomy is essentially our ability to understand what we see with our eyes and how it relates to the underlying structures under our skin. And so definitely in the realm of physical therapy, the ability to see, palpate, and understand what you're seeing and potentially the workings underneath is critical. I would say you couldn't do what we do without it. And so having a good understanding of surface anatomy just goes hand in hand. And you could probably say that across the board with just about, I'd say, most medical professions. But I don't know if people really deal with muscles, and of course I'm talking about muscles, like physical therapists do. So OTs too. No offense to OTs. Speaking of OTs, I have my model here. Her name is Sarah. She's going to be allowing me to talk about some things. We're going to move. Actually, you move back. I'm going to move that down. Okay, so if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm going to be talking about musculature, lower extremities to be exact. And I'm just going to name a lot of the things I see, and at the end, I know we're supposed to talk about two, so I'll come back and give a clinical application. So again, I know this is out of order, but I'm talking about the muscles. So, just going sort of, we'll say top down, I'm not going to hit all of them. We have the Vastus Medialis. Out here, we have the Vastus Lateralis, which is typically more prominent in women. You also have the fascial locus. We have the rectus femoris, which runs right through the middle. You have the medial head of the gastro. You have the soleus down here. And covered by these stripes, you would see the extensor hallucis longus. That's just, we'll say some of the major players of our lower extremities. To mention a couple, you don't have to be anatomically good if you realize. You have the Vastus Medialis, which is something therapists will often target in ACL rehab. Myself being somebody who did my ACL back in high school. It's essentially one of the muscles that activates once the knee is unlocked. And so it's kind of like that ready position that we get. That's when this muscle fires a lot. So you'll see like a lot of soccer players who have really pronounced VMOs, as we call them, because they're sort of consistently in that position. So being able to understand where that is pretty big. Also with the IT band, it's that thick band of fascia that typically when we begin to palpate it, it's really tender because on most of us it's tight. And so another key area that therapists will often work on if you're having some sort of gait abnormalities or pain in your lower extremities, those are just two places of interest, let's say. So, like I said, we talked about some muscles, why it's important for us to understand surface anatomy, two applications of which, and I think that's it. I hope that's it from our last video. Okay, thank you.